Good morning, Johnson Learning Leopards. Today is Friday, May 1st. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for the moment of silence on level 0. All right, before I share our birthdays today, I want to turn your attention to a beautiful drawing and letter by Maddie Shetler. She has been watching our morning announcements, and she saw the fact that we've got some birds in our or not some birds yet, but we will, some birds' eggs in our ferns. And so she wrote to me about a time that she had birds' eggs in her ferns also. So thanks, Maddie, for sharing that. That was awesome. Today's birthdays and birthdays over the weekend are Kamani Adams, Malik Bright, Maurice Tyree, and Elena Young. Happy birthday. We wish that we were with you on your birthday, but we are super happy to be celebrating with you from afar. All right, we have a couple more responsible leopard leaders to announce from this past week. From Miss Williams' class, Ziggy Colston has been such a responsible learning leopard from home. He comes to all online meetings with a smile on his face and an open mind. He listens to his peers and has been working hard in his exploration booklet to increase his own learning. Way to go, Ziggy. From Miss Coleman's class, Yasmin Aravelo has been responsible for her online learning and virtual meetings. She is on time and engaged in daily meetings with her teacher. She completes seesaw assignments and makes corrections and revisions when needed. Keep on roaring. And from Miss Crawley's class, Kara Schlegel is working hard on taking responsibility for her own learning. She is reflecting on possible distractions and taking steps to avoid them during her school time at home. Way to go, Kara. And I just wanted to scroll through and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I think I got everybody. All right. Okay, it is time for the Johnson Code of Conduct. Please join us in reciting the Johnson Code of Conduct. As a Johnson Learning Leopard, I come to learn. I promise to roar by being respectful, open-minded, actively engaged, and responsible. I will always try my best. All right, and it is that time for our celebrity guest. So I'm going to review the clues that we have, and I'm going to give you one more, except I think most of you already figured out who it is. So our first clue was that she teaches every student in the school. She loves to read. Excuse me. She has 4 pets, and those are 2 cats, 1 bunny, and a hamster. She likes to draw, and you have definitely seen her artwork. And here's the final clue. Many of you are familiar with her visiting your neighborhood during the summer on her bike. So take a second and share with somebody in your house who you think it is. My people, who do you think it is?
Miss Flowers.
You think it's Miss Flowers? All right, we're about to see. Dun, 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 dun. And it's Miss Flowers. Good morning, Miss Flowers.
Well, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm great.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being with us for our morning announcements. Excuse me. We just wanted to ask you a couple things so we could get to know you better while we're far away from each other. So first of all, tell us how long you have been at Johnson.
So this is my 4th year at Johnson.
Awesome. And didn't you work at Walker before that too?
I did. I worked at Walker for 7 years before I came to Johnson.
And we are very lucky that we stole you. So excellent. And we are happy to have you as a Johnson Learning Leopard with us. Tell us some of your favorite things about working at Johnson.
Well, I love the kids. I love the teachers. I love the library. I love everything about Johnson. I think we are a great family, and it's just a lot of fun to come to work and see everybody awesome. Every day, and I've been missing it a lot.
Yeah, well, we love having you. Tell us what you've been doing during the closure a little bit.
Well, of course, I've been reading. I've been reading a lot of stories and recording some stories for all my Johnson friends, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying those. I spend a lot of time with all my animals. I have a little mini zoo in my living room every day, so that's been fun. I like to go outside and take walks, and I just got a hammock, so I'm really excited for when the sun comes out to go read some books in my hammock.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Maybe we'll come visit you, sneak a little time in your hammock. That's awesome. What are some of the positives that you are finding during this time?
Well, I've found a lot of time for reading, so that's a positive. I can get a lot of reading done. Um, getting in touch with kids through meetings, through class meetings, has been really nice. I really wish I could see them in person, but it's great to see them online and make connections that way. I've had a lot of time to do things around my house that I don't normally get to do, which isn't always my favorite, like cleaning, but I'm getting it done.
It's a good thing, yes. Well, that's awesome. And so last but not least, what message would you like to share with our Johnson family?
Just keep reading, be kind, be helpful. Reading can be so much fun, and if anybody needs any help finding books, I have all kinds of resources for you. So just get in touch with me, and I'd love to help you find some good books to keep you entertained, keep you busy, and it's fun to read. So I can help you find those books that are a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Miss Flowers. We love you. We miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
And we will hopefully see you soon. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right. It is Friday. So that means it is time for our Johnson School song. So I'm going to pass the camera and move the piano bench. And let's have some loud voices this morning, Thompsons. And you Johnson School people, I want to hear you all the way over here on East Market Street. All right. Hail to James G. Johnson School, with your standards true. We will always love and cherish memories of you. Lift the chorus till it reaches even heaven's blue. Hail to James G. Johnson School, we're all hail to you. You have been our inspiration through each passing day. And to you we pledge allegiance now and for always. Lift the chorus till it reaches even heaven's blue. Hail to James G. Johnson School, hail to you. All right, yay! I just love that. Do you guys know that the Johnson School song, actually, I'm gonna make sure I'm telling you the truth. It was written in 1959. And we still sometimes have people who went to Johnson a long time ago who will come back to Johnson and they know the school song. So you are part of something way bigger than just what we are right now, which I think is really awesome. All right, I have a little, I'm going to go a little out of order because of where our tiny field trip is today. So I'm going to share the news you can use first and the shout outs. So news you can use. Like I said yesterday, we are going to be traveling around the world together next week, taking in some of the beautiful sights of our earth. And like all good travelers, we have to dress up for our travels. So here is our dress up week for this coming week. So Monday, we are going to go on an African safari. So you need to dress an animal print for camouflage. Or you could also wear something that you would wear on a safari. On Tuesday, we are going to take an expedition to Antarctica. And I don't know if you know this, but it is extremely cold there. So you are going to need to bundle up in your warmest winter clothes. On Wednesday, we are going to take a swim in the Dead Sea in the Middle East. And since we're going to the beach, you need to put on your best beach wear. And on Thursday, we are going to go and investigate the Amazon rainforest. So dress in your most tropical clothing. And it's very hot there. So you're going to want to dress accordingly. And then Friday, we actually are going to be having our school-wide morning meeting video. So that would be a day we're not going to dress up to travel somewhere, but you could certainly wear your Johnson School t-shirt if you'd like. All right. So shout outs go to Maddie Shetler for her artwork and her letter. Thank you, Maddie, for staying connected. Keep on being a rock star. And before we go out to check on our baby bird situation, I wanted to tell you that I looked up some things about them. so that I would know sort of what to expect over the next couple of days. I didn't know when they would hatch. I didn't know when they would fly. So what I read was that it's going to be about 12 to 14 days. So basically about 2 weeks until they hatch. And I also read that the mom and the dad take turns keeping them warm. And then once the baby birds hatch, which I think will be probably maybe like probably Wednesday in about 2 weeks, between Monday and Wednesday of 2 weeks. Then once they hatch, they're going to stay in the nest for 20 to 25 days until they learn to fly. And so that'll be basically at the end of our school year. So we can watch them this whole time. All right, so we're going to go check out our baby bird situation and see what there is to see. And then I will tell you where our tiny field trip is going to be today. So I'm going to do my best. I know it's always hard to sort of show you exactly what's in there, but there are 4 eggs now. I am super psyched. I was very surprised. I wasn't sure how many, and maybe this is something I should research too. I don't know how many eggs they generally lay in one nest. It's getting a little full in there. So, all right, we are going to continue with our tiny field trip. And like I said yesterday and showed you guys, we've got all those little vegetables that we're trying to grow in our basement under a light. And I wanted to show you today where we are going to plant them. So we're going to head all the way deep into my backyard. I have my rain boots on today. I don't know if you can see because it's a little bit wet and a little bit muddy, but that's actually really good for the plants, right? They got a good little amount of rain over the last couple of days. So I'm going to turn here real quick and show you. So this is our garden. We cannot take credit for all of these beautiful plants in here because most of them are blackberries, which I'll show you in a second. They're blackberry bushes. They were actually planted before we owned this property. So we are just doing our best to keep them alive, which sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge. But I'm going to show you a couple of things that we have going on here. They are, I know, I'm going to show it in a second. So this is where our tomato plants are going to go. We've got the cages ready. And so once some of those plants in our basement get a little bit bigger, we will plant them there. And I want to show you this beautiful plant. This is a blackberry bush.
That's a blueberry.
A blueberry. Oh my gosh, thank you, Benjamin. This is a blueberry bush, and you can see these beautiful little buds are going to turn into blueberries at some point. And then these are my favorites. These are our blackberry bushes. And you can see where the flowers are coming, and once they flower, there will also grow a berry there. And so we've got a couple different rows of those, just in a couple different varieties. So sometime over the summer, maybe we'll all get together and y'all can have some of my blackberries because we definitely have too many that our family than our family can eat. So that is the Thompson Family Garden, and thank you for joining us this morning for our morning announcements. I will sign off by saying I hope you guys have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend, and think about all the things that you can do today to roar at your house or wherever you are. We love you and we miss you, and I hope you have a most wonderful day and weekend. I will see you on Monday with your safari outfit or your animal print for our African safari. Have a great day.